Yes then guys, how are you all doing? My name is Morsi and welcome back to my channel for a brand new FIFA 23 squad builder. This one's a little bit of a expensive starter squad. Some of the cards might be very easy and obtainable straight away. Some of them maybe less so, but it's a bit of fun. As of today, which is currently the 30th of the 8th, boys, EA released the game to Xbox players. So FIFA 23 was available for a brief little window. It might still be available at the time of me recording now, but unfortunately I couldn't get access to it. But what that did mean was so many ratings, stats, leaks all over Twitter, literally flooded. Basically every single player, whatever stat you wanted to know, you could find out. So majority of these overalls are actually currently legit. They may end up changing them because the game's not due to release for at least another couple of weeks now. 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? Oh boys, those weeks better go quick, by the way. But majority of these should be actual in-game stats as it currently stands. Fingers crossed, so we'll see. Before we get into it, do drop me a like if you want to see more of these boys. Let me know which league or kind of different kind of squad you want to see next. And subscribe while you're down there. On the road to 7K, let's make it happen. The team theme is Bundesliga. It's a little bit premium. We're still dubbing it as a starter squad. Don't hate on me too much. In goal, we are kicking off with none other than Mr. Trap. The same with every other FIFA 23 squad I have done so far. Goalkeepers, I don't tend to put too much thought into it. I've stuck with Mr. Trap here. 82 overall. He's going to make saves for you. That's essentially it. Obviously, more coins you have, the higher rated you could buy. Just basically mix it up, boys. Whatever keeper you could obtain, I would put into this spot. But for me, it is Mr. Trap. Now, making our way up into defense. This man's card last year, I think, blew our minds a little bit. Like, give us something special. And I remember getting untradeable in the same pack as Frankie de Jong. Day number 2 of the game. Are you ready? Mr. LaCroix. He's back. So this is what I mean by a premium starter squad. Realistically, at the end of this, you'll kind of predict how much this team will cost. It's going to be expensive. Let's not beat around the bush. It is definitely on the pricier side, but it's fun. We get to see ratings and kind of see what teams we can make. Is maybe this, you could say this team's for people like myself, who is basically going to live, sleep and breathe FIFA 23 when it gets released. So we might have the coins to be able to afford this going into the first Foot Champs Weekend League. But LaCroix is going to be partnered by this man, Mr. Gavardio. He had a team of the season which was literally rapid. It was in the 90 plus pace. I'm hoping his starter card is going to be somewhat similar, maybe high 80s for both of these boys. But essentially the theme for this defense is nothing but pace. They're big lads. Well, LaCroix is, I'm not too sure about Gavardio. And at the time of recording, I'm pretty certain he's linked with Chelsea. But they may end up loaning him back for a year. I'm not too sure what I read or if that's false information. So take that with a pinch of salt, boys. But Gavardio and LaCroix are my 2 centre-backs. Now, left back, premium of the premium. 84 confirmed rating, Alphonso Davies. I said pace, I meant pace. This man is lightning. 95 minimum. Probably 96. If it was 96 his default card last year, and he was actually in my starter team last year, Alphonso Davies. Absolutely loved him and want to watch Upamecano as a solid duo. But for this team, I didn't want to include too many Bayern Munich cards, so I've tried to mix it up a little bit. So this is how we're looking so far. But Davies, we all know he's going to be expensive. Him, LaCroix and Gavardio alone could easily be somewhere in that 200k price bracket depending on pace and you know how rare they are on the market. But still, he's in my team. You know, it's a decent shout if you can get hold of him. And of course, there are alternatives to all these players, boys. For example, I believe it's Roussillon. I think he's still in the Bundesliga. I'm not 100% sure. He may have actually transferred. But there are definitely alternatives which we'll get to see as soon as we get closer to the actual game being released. At the right back position, this man, Mr. Frimpong. Baller. Once again, pace, central, 90 plus. Nothing but the best for this team. It's premium. This essentially could break the game. You could be seeing this back four across a lot of starting teams. However, looking at some of the status centre-backs that just got leaked today, maybe not so. We have a nice little mixture. What's good about this chemistry, by the way, is mixing up leagues is quite easy. You know, you could have a lot of leagues into one team, essentially, and get them all in. Not even if they're all on max chem, but on decent chem, at least. But Frimpong makes up this back four then, boys. What do you reckon right now? Price predictions for these four? I reckon Davies is going to be about 60k off the bat. LaCroix is going to be about 50. Gavardio maybe at a 30k price bracket. Frimpong 25-30. That's my predictions. Let me know if you think I'm off or not, boys, or maybe I'm aiming way too high. In midfield, Gravenberch, I'm pretty certain he's going to be club 70s across the board. So a consistent midfielder. Recently got the transfer to Bayern Munich as well. He's just a beast, man. He's going to get special cards as well. We know how it works, boys. He may even get himself the ones to watch at some point. But this man recently got a 97 overall on FIFA 22, and that was club 90. So I'm hoping he's going to be a somewhat affordable option to start the game off, because not every single card is going to be super expensive. Like, because they've got decent stats and a bit of hype, doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be absolutely game-breaking. But one man that is going to be game-breaking is Mr. Jude Bellingham. He's in the team. 84 overall is his official rating. Well, actually, I got to see his stats, boys. But every 2 seconds, let me quickly see if I can find you his stats. If we swap slides over here to where the thumbnail is, these are the official stats for Bellingham. It's a bit butchered. Don't hate on me too much, boys. But realistically, you expect better. Having an 84 overall card, you do expect better, don't you, lads? But the same as Davies and a few other players in this team, this man is going to cost a little bit of money off the bat. But he's in the team nevertheless. And of course, there are alternatives in this position. Just look as soon as they get the official stats, maybe a database out and about. You kind of sim through Bundesliga centre midfielders and downgrade where necessary. But this is the premium, man. Basically top tier, almost the top elite tier. I would say just a little step down because we've got the likes of Gravenberch and Gavardio in there. But this man, mind-blowing. I believe he's a centre-forward lead. We got him as a cam in this team. Ridiculous stats, massive upgrade. He got like 95 inform special cards last year. He's on the thumbnail. It is Nkunku. 86 overall, certified baller. And he keeps literally doing better. The Bundesliga started, he's bagging goals again. So expect special cards quick. And I mean quick with this man. It's just going to happen. And eventually he's going to get a ridiculous move to a huge team at some point. Maybe he might stay in the Bundesliga and join Bayern. Maybe go to PSG. Or maybe he'll hopefully make his way over to the Premier League so I get to see him play in our league. That'd be awesome. But this midfield three offers pretty much everything you need. And Nkunku going forward is a baller. He's got the skills. He's got the weak foot to link up the play. The dribbling's top tier. Shooting should be really nice. Gravenberch and Bellingham, box-to-box ball carriers who are solid defensively as well. Probably Gravenberch more defensive out of Bellingham. But still, the two of them either side of the Nkunku pulling the strings is a dangerous little trio. Now, we're not slowing down. Left winger Diaby, big upgrade, 81 to an 84. Gonna be pacey. I'm expecting like 96, 97, maybe even 98 pace on this man. He is a lightning, and he's gonna have great dribbling, 4-star skills hopefully. Weak foot, probably a 2-star or 1-star though in this man. And the shooting and the passing do let him down a little bit. So he's definitely a pace merchant. Utilise that. Hit down the wing with his ridiculous pace. Use the dribbling to your advantage, boys, and lay it inside to Nkunku and the players we're going to see in a second. But this man is going to have a premium. I reckon like St. Max did last year. Like having an 84, I mean, it's a decent rating, but you're mainly looking at the pace there and the dribbling. So maybe he might be in that 50k price bracket, maybe even more off the bat. It's hard to really tell with Bundesliga cards, boys, because sometimes they do get overlooked. But in the middle of the park, recently transferred, potential ones to watch, but I've not given him one in this little dummy squad. It is Timo Werner. Downgrade, 84 to an 82, but still, this man at the start of every year is a baller. He's just so damn good. He's got the pace, he's got the good finishing. Dribbling, a little bit clunky, but still, that doesn't matter. Pace and finishing is what this man is going to be utilised for. So, Diaby and Werner, man, that's a little bit of pace going forward, isn't it, lads? Hopefully, he's got 4-star skills. I'm not too sure what his default card had this year, but it's the start of the game, boys, and Werner is just an essential for a Bundesliga team. It just is what it is, lads. And to finish off the team, oh yes, ones to watch Adeyemi. Official stat is apparently 75. I don't know if they're going to tweak it a little bit, but hopefully he does get himself a ones to watch to partner that rating. And hopefully he shines for Dortmund and gets many informs throughout. But this man, once again, the main attribute is pace and skills and dribbling. That's essentially all my wingers offer. Diaby and Adeyemi, pace and skills, which is sick. Hopefully Werner can bag a few goals for you, and the midfield can also contribute. The likes of Nkunku who are supporting the play, Bellingham and Gravenberch. But boys, let me know your official price prediction for this. What you're saying? I reckon it's expensive. Nkunku alone is going to be extortionate money. If you can get him early, I would do it because he's going to go up in price as soon as the full game comes out. Same with a lot of these cards, lads. If you are grinding early access, pre-ordered, get him in a pack, keep hold of them at least till game release. And then as soon as we hit the elite divisions, the high divisions on FIFA, and FUT Champs gets announced, they're going to skyrocket in price tags. That is my little bit of advice for you boys, but it's expensive. Do let me know down below what you think. I hope you did enjoy. Also, let me know which kind of team you want to see next. If it's a hybrid, a league, or a nationality, I want to hear from you lads. And I've been Morsey. Catch you later. Take it easy.